Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, today's coffee is a new one I'm trying. It's called Sugar Cookie, and it's from our local Giant Eagle, where I hardly ever shop. But I ran in there to get a couple things, and hopefully it's good. So today is supposed to be 56. Well, I had to answer the phone. It was my doctor's office calling. So anyway, today is going to be 56. I haven't looked outside to see if we have any more sky art out there. I don't know. This is silly. Anyway, so I have to take my mom to a couple doctor's appointments today. So I'll be busy running around doing that. And then my other handyman friend came over yesterday and took my shutters down and took them home to paint. So yay, I'll be getting those up soon. And I hope I like the blue. I think I will. I really wasn't real crazy about the green when I first got it. The fella that changed the color of the shutters from, they were sort of a rust color to green, picked out the paint. So if I had picked out the paint, I would have picked out something a little bit different. But, I mean, it was fine. But I think the coastal blue will look really nice with the cream color siding. So that's getting done. And then next week, my other handyman is coming back to finish up a couple of other projects. So I think by next week, other than the pressure washing, I should be pretty much good to go and concentrate more on my inside and getting more stuff out. Today's garbage day, and we have a ton of garbage out there. So that's good. My grandson cleaned out his boxes from when he was a kid and got rid of a lot of things. And my daughter and I helped him get things straightened out back there in his little cubby down in my basement. So I'm thinking about changing phone carriers. Right now I have Metro by T-Mobile, and it's been fine. I've had it for quite a long time. But what's happening is I'll be walking around in my kitchen, because a lot of times when I'm on the phone, I'm pacing around rather than just sitting there. And all of a sudden, people are going, hello, hello, are you there? Are you there? And it happens a lot, not just every once in a while. And it's very annoying, and then I have to pace myself somewhere else. And then, so I'm thinking about switching carriers. But right now, I'm only paying $30 a line, which is a great deal. So I don't know, I have to do a little bit more research. But, you know, you can't have that, people cutting out all the time. It doesn't actually drop calls very often, but, you know, that'll go on for 30 seconds where people are going, hello, hello, are you there? So, I don't know. They probably changed something again. You know, they don't follow that, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They just, I don't know. Anyway, let's give this sugar cookie coffee a taste. And of course, I put chocolate creamer in it. Cheers. It's good, but I'm not tasting any sugar cookie. I think it might be better with maybe vanilla creamer, and I did pick up some of that from Walmart yesterday. So tomorrow, if I have it again, I'll try that. But it doesn't have, it tastes like coffee. I mean, it's good, but it tastes like coffee. It doesn't taste like sugar cookie to me. It's not like the vanilla creme brulee that has that, oh, it's a definite vanilla creme brulee flavor. So, but I thought I'd try this. I like to try new coffees. And with the holidays coming up, I did buy coffee yesterday from Aldi's. But I had planned on doing that. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy the coffee anyway, and I will meet you at the budget book. Well, there's all our trash today. Big, huge bags, all filled up, so yay. Out the door that goes. But yesterday, their sky art, for lack of a better term, I guess it accomplished their mission because it is as cloudy can be today. Cold wind blowing. So, yeah. And we have a little squirrel nest up there in the tree. I think it's a squirrel nest or maybe an old bird nest, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a pretty gray and cloudy day here. Oh dear. Well, if you missed yesterday's video and you don't know what I'm talking about, check that out and then you'll know. All right. Back to the budget book. Okay, here we are back at the budget book. So yesterday I did go out. I had to have a follow-up on my leg. Everything is fine, and it is starting to feel better, so that's good. But I did spend money, so I get an X. Wah, wah. So I stopped at Aldi's, and I stopped at Giant Eagle, and I picked up my Walmart order. So this was all planned. The Walmart order I had done online as a pickup. So I got that, and then Aldi's, I had planned to go there to pick up coffee for the holidays, and if the price goes up, like one of my viewers said it's supposed to, I'll be ahead of the game. And really, the coffee price at Aldi's hasn't changed that much. It's been about the same, because I've been buying coffee there for a few years now, and it really hasn't changed that much. So, what else? Walmart, I always get the same things pretty much at Walmart. I have certain things that I get at Aldi's. I have certain things that I get at Walmart, and I have certain things that I get at Mark's. And there's no reason for me to go into the store, because then all I'm going to do is wander around and look at stuff, and then it's a temptation for me. So I don't do that. But I did order the Walmart delivery again. I had cut that off, a few months back, because I wasn't using it that often, and I thought $12 a month was too much for nothing. So I like to do these long haul no shops, so I didn't feel that it was worth the $12 a month. But then they came up with a year for $48. It's like a special they're running till November something. So I figured, well, you know, it's holiday time. I may want to get a gift there or holiday food there. So I went ahead and signed up for that. And besides that, in the winter, the weather can start to turn bad, and we can get a lot of snow here in Ohio. So I figured it would be useful to have it. And for $48, you know, I don't have to spend the gasoline just driving there when I'm running low on things. But anyway, the pickup has been working real well for me over the summer. I didn't mind. I would put in an order when I knew I was going to be out and about anyway in that area, and then I would just swing in there and pick it up. So I'll probably do that again. Well, now I'm going to be covered with home delivery till next December. So, but after that, I'll revisit it, because it's $98 a year after that, which isn't horrible, but, you know, I don't know if I need that. So I bought just basic things at Walmart. That's what I do. I mostly buy basic foods that I eat all the time, that I know I'm going to eat. I do buy some junk food. I love my potato chips and my crunchy food. I don't eat bags and bags of it. I'll have a handful maybe in the afternoon. So that's kind of my junk food time, is in between brunch and dinner. I'll have just a little snacky junk food, whether that's a sweet or a salty. It depends on my mood. But most of the things I buy, I've bought many times before. And when I'm on the website, I don't look around to see what else I can see. So anyway, it's been working very well for me. So I may stop at Mark's today, I'm not sure. While I'm out and about, I have to take my mom to the doctor, and I'll be out anyway. So, and there's a few things. I have a short list at Mark's that I want to pick up. I need some more of my syrup that I use for my tea and coffee. And Walmart doesn't have the flavors that I like. So I picked those up at Mark's. And there's a couple of other things. And so this way of shopping works for me. And I want to get all my grocery shopping over and done with in the same cluster. So, and then today my other handyman, like I said, is going to come back. Hopefully it doesn't start to rain and hang up my shutters. But he took them home to paint them, so at least they'll be painted already. I'm not sure how much that's going to cost me. He's usually very reasonable, so we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee, and I'll be back later. All right, time for 101 Ways to Simplify Your Life by Candy Paul. So today we're on day 7, so we're up to the 1 week mark. And are you guys enjoying this series, or not so much? Leave me a comment below. And I know some of you say you really enjoy it, but I do. It kind of gets me the focus of the day. Let me adjust this a little bit more. I thought I'd do a little reading over here in this corner, rather than in all the places you usually see me. So today's subject is lend a helping hand. And from Galatians, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, 6:2, it says, carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. So it says to resolve to create a community of giving and receiving. Start by helping a friend or neighbor, and don't be shy about asking for help in return. Well, that's a thing I have a problem with, is asking for help, because all my life I've pretty much been a DIY kind of person, so it was a challenge to me to be able to do things. But as I've gotten older, it's getting more and more difficult, and I do realize that I need more help than I needed ever. So it's just a normal process of aging. It's not specific to me or to any of you. It's just, you know, there's the saying, age is only a number. And I've said this before. For some people, that's true. But for other people, your body just starts to wear out. So, you know, you have to make adjustments. So, in your mind, I know a lot of people, I've asked a lot of people about this already, and it's like, the question was, what age are you in your head? I mean, regardless of what you look like or what your body looks like, what age are you in your head? And for me, that number is 39 for some reason. But I was probably at my peak at that point in time. I could do things. I still looked okay. I never had a lot of illnesses, so I was always very strong. And that's kind of where in my head I stopped aging. But so leave me a comment below. What age are you in your head? And how does that correlate with what you are able to actually do? So it says, in frontier days, people gathered together to help one another. Quilting bees and barn raisings and threshing crews were not only necessary for survival, but they built community and friendships as well. Your willingness to lend a helping hand to others can create a caring community that will support you too. A supportive community brings you closer to simpler times, when neighbor depended on neighbor and friendships were forged by working together for the common good. The law of sowing and reaping says that you will receive what you are willing to give. Work together and you'll discover that many hands make light work. So that's our tip for the day for simplified living, and that's true. Nowadays, many of us have online friendships. I know I have a lot of online friendships with you guys and my Facebook community, but not necessarily face-to-face friendships. I have friendships that I've had for years and years, but I don't go out enough anymore to make a lot of new friendships. I'm not a big community joiner. I never have been. But sometime that might change. If I find myself getting bored or lonely, then I would definitely reach out to my community. I would probably join a garden club or an art club or, maybe a little bit of sightseeing, but not so much that. But maybe groups that explore the area where I live. Maybe a hiking club might be nice. Volunteering at an animal shelter. There's so many things, whatever your interest is. So I've even been thinking about, let me have a little sip, that frog is getting into my throat. I've even been thinking about, and I've been thinking about this for a long time, I just haven't done it, auditing a college class. And sometimes your local colleges will offer classes to seniors that you can audit. They're not for credit, but you can sit in with the class and learn whatever the class learns. You just don't get college credit for it. So I think it's pretty much free, at least it used to be. I looked into this once before, but then, I think it was a matter of, okay, we'll call you back, and the ball just went right out of the court. But what I've been thinking about auditing a class for is ceramics and firing in a kiln, because I have a kiln. I have a small one that I used quite a bit to make my fused glass, but I have all the equipment to make pottery, which I love pottery. And I just never did anything with it because the kiln doesn't work right. I have the name of a guy that repairs kilns that I've been meaning to call but never got around to it. But I don't think I want to start a project like driving to the community college in the winter. So that's something that I would look more into maybe in the spring or the fall. but I think I would like to do that. So anyway, reaching out to your community, there's so many opportunities and so many different things that you can do. I have a couple of friends that are very social people, as opposed to me. I'm not antisocial at all, but I don't need a whole lot of social interaction with people every day, but they're constantly going somewhere and doing things, and I could even hook up with them and just tag along. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. So anyway, that is my reading for the day, and that doesn't have to complicate your life. You know, pick one thing. Don't pick, okay, this week I'm going to join a garden club. I'm going to join an art club. I'm going to join all these different clubs at once, because then you probably won't do any of them. But pick one that really speaks to you and go with that. So, all right, let me show you a few of the things that I bought yesterday. When I got home, I was really tired, and I had the fellow here doing the shutters, and it was just kind of chaotic. So I just put everything away, and I'm not going to drag it all back out, but I will show you a couple of the things that I bought, and the next time I do a haul, I'll do more of a, okay, I bought this, and this is how much it was in my area. So, all right, I'll be back with that. And all right, here's a few things that I bought yesterday. And I've been really having a taste for sandwiches. I bought a couple loaves of nice crusty bread the other day from Aldi's. And I really want to start eating soup and sandwich for dinner, or soup and salad for dinner. That's my plan. It's quick, it's easy. And I still have a lot of things to make soup, and I'd like to clean out my freezer a little bit. I have a lot of scraps I can make broth with. Anyway, that's my plan. So, and I really don't have the time right now to make my own vegan, vegetarian deli meats, and I always have to, like you guys know, I am not vegan, I'm vegetarian, so, but I do a lot of vegan cooking. So anyway, I bought these 3 things of tofurkey, and those were $4.99 a piece. This one is from Walmart, and I think that one was a little cheaper, but I don't know. I have to look. But anyway, Giant Eagle, they don't have, that's really all they have is that particular hickory smoked one. So I ordered that one from Walmart. Then when I stopped into Giant Eagle, these I know were $4.99. And this one is the roast beef style, and it's really very good. I like to eat this on a slice of bread with some cream cheese and a slice of this. And I know this stuff isn't the healthiest. I know that, I'm aware. So, but anyway, sometimes you just do what you do. So I bought that one, and I bought this peppered. And this is supposed to be like a pastrami kind of flavor. And I always liked, when I ate meat, probably over 12 years ago, I used to like cream cheese and pastrami, or what's the other one? Corned beef, you know, all those really flavored lunch meats. I always used to like those. So I bought all 3 of those, and probably what I'll do is open the packages, take out half of each package for some variety, and freeze the other half for a later date, because with these, if you leave them too long, as long as they're sealed, they're fine. But if you leave them too long, they start to get slimy like a lunch meat would. And I don't want that because they're too expensive. So this part was at least $15. Then when I was in Giant Eagle, they had this beautiful loaf of French bread. And I ate like this much yesterday with my homemade soup that I made the other day. I still have one more serving of that, and that soup was really good. So I ate the bread and the soup, and I'll probably eat that again, finish it up tomorrow, or maybe today for lunch, because I have to take my mom to the doc. So normally that's $2.99, and they had a bunch of them, and this was fresh for 99 cents, so I had to pick that up. And then I bought, these are from, oh, another thing, this was from Giant Eagle too, the sugar cookie coffee. And like I said, it's good, but it's, you know, not real sugar cookie-y, like whatever. So, all right. So that was, I think, I don't know, it was around $5, give or take a few cents. Now these I got at Aldi's. Normally this is the one I get, and it has pecan pie, coconut crumble, salted caramel, and toasted hazelnut, and I like all those flavors. So normally I get this. This was $21, and you get 80 K-Cups, which I think is a super deal. So I picked that up, and then they had this same brand, Donut Cafe. They had a holiday pack, and this was $14.99 for 60 K-Cups, and it has vanilla, what is that? Vanilla caramel, holiday delight, and peppermint mocha. So those all three sounded good. And I'll probably share this with my daughter. I'll give her some of that. And if she needs it, I'll give her some of this too. But I wanted to stock up on coffee, and I won't need to buy coffee now for a long time, because unless Mark's has the Folgers Decaf Hazelnut, then I will pick up a couple of those yet. But that should be enough coffee for the whole year. Plus. Then Aldi's also had this pack of Entenmann's with 18 cups, and it's vanilla. And I actually picked this up for my grandson because he likes this brand. And so I picked that up for him, and it was, let's see, it was $4.99. So sometimes, you know, my grandson, he feeds himself, he buys his own food, but you know, I'm his grandma, so sometimes I like to pick up little treats for my grandkids. So I picked that up for him, and I also picked up a container of French vanilla creamer, because he likes that too. So I got those two things from him, for him, and then I bought a big pack of these flushable wipes from Walmart. I keep one of these in each bathroom. And, you know, sometimes we need these things. And there's 48 wipes in each thing, and this was $6 and something. So, and it's the Walmart brand, so I picked that up from Walmart. And then also from Aldi's, they had these pantry sticker labels. And there's 181 in there. And some of them are already pre-marked, and it comes with the pen, and then it's got blank ones in there too. And of course they're for your jars, and that was only 99 cents, so I picked that up. I picked this up yesterday or the day before, whenever I went to Aldi's, and I already talked about that on a previous haul. So anyway, those are some of the things I bought, and of course there were more things. I bought a couple of, what was it? Beyond Chicken or Impossible Chicken tenders. Well, one of the two. That's all in the freezer already, so I'm not going to drag all that stuff out. So, all right. That's just part of my haul, and then I'm going to try and go to Mark's today. If I don't go today, I may go tomorrow just to get all my food shopping out of the way. And I'll probably end up in total, having spent, probably a couple $100, but that included tomato sauce. How many did I get? I got like a dozen, I think, of tomato sauce, tomato paste, and some, is it Hunt's spaghetti sauce? Well, anyway, I was all out of that stuff. So it came to about a dozen in total cans for the prepper stash. So I did buy some things for the prepper stash, that and the coffee, and that should last me quite a while. So, all right, I'll be back later. Okay, I have to get ready now and go see my mom. We're going to go have a little bite to eat after her doctor's appointment, so that'll be fun. And then if I'm not too tired, I'll stop at Mark's. Otherwise, I'll have to go out tomorrow and do it because it's right down the street from where I live here. So going there is no big deal. It's within 3 miles. So we'll see. I'd rather get it over with, but if that doesn't happen today, then I'll probably do it tomorrow. So anyway, that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Thanks for watching.